Hood facts.
What? Claim it doesn't need a black man, but doubles back once they see their end coming.
Trump was right about everything.
Don't blame black people for this. Why we gotta keep saving folks? And black men have been emasculated in the Democratic Party.
The reach back.
That's real. They don't see themselves, because to lift up black women is beautiful. We should, but not at the expense of black men. We have achieved what we have achieved so far in this country because we are together.
Since when?
And we can't pick up other people's bad habits. Now, white women may be able to lead a white man by the side of the road. Sisters can't do that.
There it goes. They need you now, O king. But why? Why is that? What may have caused it? And why all of a sudden? Check this out. Hispanic men don't do that. Other races of men don't do that. They pay for everything and don't complain. Ladies, man, get the fuck out of my shit! Get out of my car! Get the fuck out of my shit, nigga! Fuck out of my shit! N-word.
I don't give a fuck about none of that. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Fuck out of my shit!
Give me my phone. Let me get my phone. Let me get my phone, bitch.
It's in your purse, nigga.
The reach back's gonna be real. I am telling you, my guy.
The Camaro that I financed under my name for my husband, who has now abandoned me for his good-for-nothing family. This is the car that I'm stuck with. It's really nice. Today is officially day 1 of me being homeless here in Alaska. And so, yes guys, I am officially homeless. I'm currently here at this beautiful hotel here in Alaska. So it's not like I am on the streets, but I'm still homeless because I am without a permanent stable place to stay for right now, but I will figure it out like I've always had to do.
Always say, oh, well, I see when white guys and black women are together, the black woman is submissive. Yeah, because he's paying for everything. He ain't got his arm out saying, hey, give me some money.
Let's not pretend that I'm the one that paid the down deposit on our house. Let's not pretend that I'm not the one that paid for the Range Rover. Let's not pretend that I'm the one that paid for this whole fucking life that we live. Let's not pretend that. Let's not pretend. Let's not pretend. Oh, okay. Let's not pretend.
I uprooted my whole entire life from Massachusetts to follow behind my husband, who has now abandoned me for his family. And so I am now out here alone, homeless, trying to figure out what I'm going to do next.
Or you got to pay for this one, or let's go to Applebee's 2 for $20. You know, he got it. So that's why we can't submit like that. And I'm submissive to my husband because he got everything. You know, he pays for everything. I don't have to worry about nothing. So I can submit comfortably. And it's real. It's not fake. It's not an act. Because I trust that when I wake up, the lights are going to be on. The mortgage is going to be paid. The cars are going to be in the driveway. The kids are going to have food. I trust that. So I can breathe. I can exhale. You know the movie Exhale? Waiting to exhale. That's what that's all about. We can't submit. Because you won't commit and be financially stable. That's just it.
Something happened with his mom yesterday. And long story short, she put hands on me. A lot of nasty things were said. She pretty much told me I was no longer welcome there at the house. Of course, Kennedy's still welcome because that's his family. So he stayed there. I begged him to come with me. I begged him. I said, babe, we can figure this out. You know, I hate when your family is in the middle of our affairs because it's like it's a recipe for disaster to have anyone really in the middle of a marriage. To have anyone involved in your relationship is a recipe for disaster. And since we've been here, his family has been all up in our business, all up in our Kool-Aid, in between our marriage, saying this, saying that, whispering in his ears, and it's like there's no privacy. And so I said, look, let's leave. Let's figure it out. Let's stay at a hotel for as long as we can. Get an Airbnb, something. Find us an apartment.
And
but
the Great
we don't
White
need to
would
depend
not.
on your family.
Wow,
You don't need to
what a
depend on your
shocker.
grandma. You've seen the way they've treated us, treated you. Like, let's just go. And he told me no. I said, so you're gonna choose your family, your good for nothing family at that. And, you know, he's told me everything that his family has ever done to him. They abandoned him at an early age. He was forced to be on the streets at 14, 15, living from place to place, bouncing.
But I thought his dad would pay for
his
everything.
Family gave up on him and abandoned him. And we bonded over that. Pretty much it was like trauma bonding, because I also experienced similar situations with my family where I felt alone, and I wasn't necessarily abandoned by my family, but I was abused a lot. And eventually I left home to join the military, and I never really looked back. And so we bonded over the fact that our families weren't the best, and all we had really was each other. So for you to now choose that situation over your wife, especially knowing that I gave up everything to move here with you, is crazy. And the reason why my husband had to move here to Alaska is because years ago, he had a warrant out for his arrest, and he fled the state instead of staying here and taking care of the warrant. He fled the state. He got into an accident.
A criminal too.
It was him and his friend. His friend got permanently injured from the accident, so his friend is currently still in a hospital, and it's now 2024. So yeah, and this happened back in like 2017, I believe.
Said what I was saying was that according to that data, and to be clear, it pulled from about 1 million online users who are on sites such as OkCupid and other online dating profiles. It also included in-person interviews. Based upon that data, it showed that women across the board of multiple races, they responded first to white men. White men were their primary preference, and then second was men of their own race. That's what I was saying. And yes, that is including black women. More specifically, black women had a preference for white men first, according to this online data. And then secondarily, they had a preference for black men.
Say
that's what I'm
it
saying.
ain't so.
Check out the book. I referenced it, written by 2 sociologists, just published, I think about a year or two ago. Very interesting and very relevant.
Dating divide. Go get that.
So then, you know, my husband came and he was trying to reason with me. He was pretty much condoning her behavior. And I was like, nah, like, you see, this is what I'm talking about. I don't feel protected by you. I told him straight up, I do not feel protected by you. I feel like, you know, you don't put me first.
Blah, blah, blah. There you have it, brothers. The double back, you know. Keep your eyes open, man, because here they come. I don't know if y'all heard, but the last divestor that had the kids from the 2 kids from the Indian guy, she got hold to her old brother off the internet, off one of those dating sites. I don't know if he knew her past, man, but I'm telling you, you better vet that dog. I'm trying to tell you, you better vet her, because you don't know, man. You could have been that bitch second or third choice. White man first, Indian man second, and Hispanic man third. You don't want that, you know what I mean? Because those people they're worse than the Klan. You see what I'm saying? They worse than the Klan, and they'll double back on you. They women. I mean, they gonna do whatever they gotta do to survive. So if you what they gotta take now, you what they gotta take now. That's what they gonna do. But yeah, man, you see these divestors, they you know, it's not as great as they thought on the other side, you know, and they still praise it. And mind you now, this damn thing, I was a slave, a field nigga, and a bed wench, and still she forgot all about what has been done. Even to this day, still get a maggot crumbs and throw it to the side, but you know she love them to death and put every other race of man before you as they do this and they do that. So I don't know, man. Keep your eyes open. I say don't ever double back, and watch yourself. You see what I'm saying? But these are hood facts, and I'm just giving them to you. Y'all be easy.